What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Rockets Hits and Heartbreaks. We're going to keep it kind of a shorter show today because, hey, we know we have a ton of Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby content on the site. You know, the Rockets, kind of the recap of the Rockets, a lot of fun week in and week out. But this is one of those weeks where there's a lot of other content going on, too, and a lot of work going in to prepare Rockets for this coming week at Churchill Downs. But without further ado, let's recap how we did last week, kind of go through how we're feeling and what we're thinking and so forth like that. All right. Let's start off Thursday. We did Aqueduct and Keeneland, and Aqueduct was a great first day to get us kicked off again. Early pick 5 once again hit at Aqueduct for 506.50. Also hit a nice daily double, and this is going to be a theme we'll talk about throughout this show. The daily double at Aqueduct, we only played one. It was a $30 double, 3 horses into 1 horse. And it was a profitable daily double, returned $357.50. We got a nice price in the first leg to our single in the second leg of this thing. So $327 profit on that daily double there. We also got a win wager home on this card as well. We didn't do much wrong on this card other than this pick 3 we missed. So a nice profit from the Rockets at Aqueduct of $668. Keeneland, not as good. We did hit a pick 5, 4 out of 5 consolation payout there at Keeneland that helped a bit, but no pick 3s. And like I said, the pick 5 was just that 4 out of 5. So minus 197.23 at Keeneland. Friday, just a horrible day at Aqueduct. No way to kind of sugarcoat that one. Totally over, just didn't do anything right at all the rest that whole day. Friday at Keeneland, not a whole lot better. Another consolation pick 5, 4 out of 5, and then another pick 3, but it was a pretty light one for 41.34. So we went into the weekend still doing decent. We're up a little bit going into the weekend. Saturday was it was horrible at Aqueduct. The weather really came in and kind of wreaked havoc. We kind of lessened a lot of those bets at Aqueduct on Saturday with that weather that came in. Churchill, you know, the pick 5s killed us, but the rest of it was really solid. You see another double here. We got a couple of favorites home in this one. $30 double, paid $52.60. Not exactly what you want with that $22.60 return, but still a nice little profit here. Pick 3s, we hit a couple of these. You know, again, kind of shorter payouts, but still profitable. A little bit there, $30.18 profit on those pick 3s. Pick 5s, like I said, killed us at Churchill. We were 4 out of 5 on both pick 5s. We missed the first leg of the first pick 5. We missed the last leg of the last pick 5. So very, very frustrating there. No 4 out of 5 payouts at Churchill Downs. So that's why you see the goose egg right there. All right, we went into Sunday, and this was a really good day. Got us back over the hump for the week. We'll get to the totals here in just a second for you guys. But Sunday at Aqueduct, as you see, pick 3s. We hit a couple there hit one, I'm sorry, for $90.75 payout. So $118.75 total on the pick 3s. Pick 5, got a pick 5 home there as well. Got that early pick 5 home, $310.50 on the pick 5. So a nice profit of $329.25. We did Gulfstream on Sunday, as Gulfstream, was kind of the only thing that was really kind of left that we liked. And once again, the theme, the daily doubles, really came home in a big way. $20 double played at Gulfstream on Sunday, pays $81 for a $61 profit. We also hit a nice pick 3 for $170.70. We're really, really happy about that one for a $94.70 profit. We did miss the other pick 3 we played. Went 2 out of 3 on one that would have been decent, but just we went too deep in each leg, and the third choice beat us in that one. So that was frustrating. But on the day, a nice profit there. Pick 5s were a loss. We went 4 out of 5 on one that paid a little bit, got a little bit back. Consolation payouts do happen at Gulfstream, but minus $131.60 there. But still up for the day at Gulfstream, $24.10. But this was kind of the reasoning behind why we changed it. The daily double and the pick 3, you hit those and you kind of cover when you don't hit those pick 5s. All right, let's scroll up to the top of the screen here. I will zoom in on this thing a little bit more. This was our totals for the week here up at the top. Ignore this Thursday. This is just what we're going to go now on the totals at the top. So for the week, we had $90 in win wagers, $80 in daily double wagers, $535 in pick threes, and $1,350.50 in pick fives. So I'll come back to that in just a second. Let's cover what we won here. So we had $102 returned for the wins. This week we had $491.10 returned for the daily doubles. So you can see that is a huge thing and a big bailout for us there. $404.97 returned for the pick threes. $1,110.97 returned for those pick fives. You go to the profits here or the losses. A whole $12 won on the win bets for a 13% ROI. And here you see once again the daily doubles, 411.10 for those doubles. 514% ROI for the daily doubles. That's what happens when you don't miss one. We played 3, we hit them all. So like I said, more on that in just a second. Pick threes, we were down 130.03 for minus 24% ROI, and the pick fives down 241.53. That's minus 18% there. Total for the week, $51.54 won, a 3% ROI. Obviously not what you want to see. However, I said last week after we'd made $555 that I was kind of disappointed because I didn't think we got enough out of those pick threes and win wagers last week. We basically made a lot of money last week because of the pick five scores. But I mentioned on that show, you're not always going to win money on the pick fives week in and week out. And we didn't do a good enough job trying to cover losses from those pick fives last week, potential losses. We did not lose on the pick five, but potential losses. Well, here we had a week where we did lose on the pick fives, $241. The whole idea of these 3 wagers right here, the wins, the doubles, and the pick threes, is to keep you profitable or at least treading water while you wait for another big pick five score. That's exactly what happened this week. And so while you go down to this and you go, well, you made $51.54. Why are you saying this? Because, again, you want to be able to cover when your pick fives don't come in and you're not profitable. You want to be able to cover your losses with those other bets. So we tread water this week. But if you're just playing pick fives and pick fours, this is going to be a negative number by quite a bit. So it was very encouraging actually this week to see us be able to tread water, even though we missed those pick fives. And that was the idea of changing what we did. Now, let me get you to the running totals here of what we've got after 2 weeks of changing the Rockets and kind of doing it the new way. I think it's kind of cool to look back at this. Here is a running total week over week here. I know it's just 2 weeks worth of data, but the good thing is the more we do this, the more data we're going to have for you guys. So, all right, let me zoom in on this. Okay, so again, this is 2 weeks worth of wagers. So $140 wagered on the win, 80 on the daily double, about 1,300 on the pick three, and about 3,000 on the pick fives. Now, immediately as we continue to kind of analyze this data that we're getting back, spreading this money out a little more equally is going to start being a priority. The pick fives, we're still spending a little bit too much on those. And I think we got to start playing a little bit more on the daily double end and a little less on the pick three end. So as you look here, like I said, $102 returned for the wins, $491.10 for the double, a little over $1,300 for the pick three, a little over 3,000 for the pick fives. So you come over here to the profits and losses here. We're down $38 for these 2 week this 2 week run here for the wins, but need to play more wins. That's not a number that it's too low. We need to get this number higher. We need to spread the money out a little better. That's what we're going to do. That's the goal for this coming week. Daily double, like I said, 411.10 return, very solid there. Pick threes, $30.11. Would love to see this number improve. Got some different tactics I'm going to try this week to get that number up a little bit. Not happy with that one whatsoever. And the pick fives up $203.98. Just waiting for the big one. We've hit some smaller ones these first 2 weeks. The big one will kind of make that number grow. We're just kind of waiting for that big score, but not horrible. I'm not completely upset with that. Minus 27% ROI on those wins. Got to get that back up. Daily double, 514% ROI. Obviously, an incredible run for the daily double. Those are going to get added. We're going to get a lot more daily doubles coming in and kind of balance out these pick 3s and pick 5 wagers where we're sending and allocating that money. Speaking of the pick 3s, 2% ROI there, and then the pick 5s at 7% ROI. After 2 weeks, if you bet all we recommended, you are up $607.19 for an ROI of 14%. After 2 weeks, very satisfied with the direction we're heading. Obviously, you want these numbers to be higher than what they are. Like I said, missing a big score in that pick 5 is a lot of the reason why, but we're kind of treading water. We're kind of keeping profitable. We're not knocking it out with a home run yet, but we're buying time and we're not eating up bankroll while we're trying to get that home run from the pick 5. So 607.19, pretty solid. Feel pretty good about it. Eliminating these pick 4s, getting a little bit better with these wins, doubles, and pick 3s has been really, really good for this product. So goals for this week: more win wagers, more daily doubles, balance out this total. I think the pick 3s are doing fine, but I think we could play a little bit less on those, a little bit more on the daily doubles and wins, and also take a little bit out of that pick 5 pool that we're in and put it more towards pick 3s, doubles, and wins. So I think that's kind of be the goal for this week. Speaking of this week, we will do Churchill Downs on Wednesday, and then we will do Churchill Downs in Belmont Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then we'll go to Belmont and maybe back to Gulfstream for Sunday, because Churchill Downs will not run on Sunday. So Churchill Wednesday, Churchill and Belmont Thursday, Friday, Saturday, probably Belmont and Gulfstream to end it on Sunday. All right, guys, thank you everybody for watching the Rockets and supporting this product. Really appreciate it. We're having fun with it. We're getting better with this product each and every week. That is something I'm extremely confident in. And look, we kind of practiced doing this on our own before we made it public, but you always can analyze data so much better once that is made public, and once you've got to really put your name to set in stone picks for the people. So we're curtailing what we're doing. We're learning, and we're trying to make this the best product on the page for you guys. I feel like it's well on its way. I feel like after 2 weeks, we've done a very good job, but we got to get better, and we can always improve, and that is racing in a nutshell. So this week, we've got our goals kind of set. It's a huge, huge week with the Kentucky Derby, but we got our goals set, and we're going to look to attack not only Churchill Downs this week, but Belmont Park opens as well. We're really excited to attack that as well. NYRA, one of our best circuits. As you can see, Aqueduct was pretty decent. The racing gets better with Belmont and Saratoga. We're going to be ready for it. So, all right, guys, thanks everybody for watching this week's Rockets Hits and Heartbreaks. And most importantly, and I really, truly mean it, everybody have a fantastic Kentucky Derby week. I really, truly mean it. There's nothing like the week of the Kentucky Derby. All right, guys, thanks everybody for watching. And we'll see you next week, hopefully talking about some nice scores on Kentucky Derby Day.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. We're ramping up for the 2023 Kentucky Derby, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.